Each morning here at Beech Grove Middle School, we observe a moment of silence. We do this to allow everyone some time for personal reflection, contemplation, meditation, or prayer. A moment of silence is a gesture of respect. We hope that you use it as a time to remember a loved one or the men and women who protect and serve our nation each day. Today, before we recite the Pledge of Allegiance or observe a moment of silence, we would like to remember and honor the men and women who lost their lives on September 11th, 2001. While many of our students may be too young to remember the events of that horrific day, it was a day that changed life in America forever. Today, let us remember the events of September 11th, 2001, so that they will never be forgotten. It was on that date that 19 members of an Islamic extremist group Al-Qaeda hijacked 4 airliners in order to carry out terrorist attacks against the United States. 2 of the planes were flown into the World Trade Center towers in New York City. A 3rd plane hit the Pentagon just outside of Washington, D.C. And the 4th plane crashed into a field in Pennsylvania. These 4 attacks resulted in catastrophic death and destruction. Over 3,000 people were killed during the attacks, including more than 400 police officers and firefighters. The loss of life due to a terrorist attack was a great shock to the people of our nation. The hardest part has been for those left behind. Mothers and fathers who lost their children, wives or husbands who lost their spouse, police officers and firefighters who lost friends or comrades, children who lost their parents. Many of the people who lost their lives to these attacks were just going to work like any other day. They didn't work in a job that was dangerous or high risk. They had no idea what was coming. Their innocence is part of what makes this event so tragic. If I knew it would be the last time that I'd see you fall asleep, I would tuck you in more tightly and pray the Lord your soul to keep. If I knew it would be the last time that I see you walk out the door, I would give you a hug and a kiss and call you back for one more. If I knew it would be the last time I'd hear your voice lifted up in praise, I would videotape each action and word so I could play them back day after day. If I knew it would be the last time I could spare an extra minute to stop and say I love you, instead of assuming you would know I do. If I knew it would be the last time, I would be there to share your day. Well, I'm sure you'll have so many more, so I can let just this one slip away. For surely there's always tomorrow to make up for an oversight, and we always get a second chance to make everything just right. There will always be another day to say I love you, and certainly there's another chance to say anything I can do? But just in case I might be wrong, and today is all I get, I'd like to say how much I love you, and I hope we never forget. Tomorrow is not promised to anyone, young or old alike, and today may be the last chance you get to hold your loved one tight. So if you're waiting for tomorrow, why not do it today? For if tomorrow never comes, you'll surely regret the day that you didn't take the extra time for a smile, a hug, or a kiss, and you were too busy to grant someone what turned out to be their final wish. So hold your loved ones close today and whisper in their ear. Tell them how much you love them and that you'll always hold them dear. Take time to say, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, it's okay. And if tomorrow never comes, you'll have no regrets about today. Please rise for a moment of silence, followed by the Pledge of Allegiance.